What is up everyone, welcome back to another figure unboxing, and today I'm taking a look at this right here. And of course, this is the AGP MS Girl S-Gundam by Tamashii Nations. So first, a quick look around the box. On the front here, we've got a window into the figure itself as well as the accessories. I've gotten a couple of AGP figures before that absolutely sucked. And I mean absolutely sucked. You could not see into those boxes, so this right here, that's a great sign. Next up then, we've got a full body image of the figure itself. This is based on the S Gundam, which is one of the coolest looking Gundams out there, I think. I really want a new master grade of that. I've never built the one that's out now, but I've heard it's got issues. Anyway, let's flip around to the back. So what we've got here is information on all the parts. This is all in Japanese, but we've got stuff about the beam smart gun, which is huge. An example of what she looked like with some of the face parts. This pose, that pose, this pose, and last pose. And lastly, there's the concept art, which this is based on, and so far it looks like they've pulled it off pretty well. Of course, if you want one of these of your own or for any of your Gundam or figure needs, check out Hobbylink Japan. This video would not be possible without those awesome guys, so check that link down there in the description. But anyway, that is enough about the box. Let's bust this thing open and see what we've got. So first up is the instructions, all in Japanese. Your typical fold-out Tamashii Nations style. Is there anything around here on the back, or is it all just one sheet? Oh, there's a load more. Ouch, what have I gotten myself into? Anyway, so far, looking good. Wait a minute, no, I'm wrong. It's just what's on this side that's included. This side right here is something else entirely. This is for taking the parts off the metal robot Tamashii K signature side MS S-Gundam. No, wait, EXS Gundam. So this is stuff you take off one Gundam and you can pop onto her. So that is a pretty cool feature, that it is compatible. So if you have that Gundam, the metal robot Tamashii XS Gundam, then you can use the parts with her. So there's a quick look at everything that comes in the plastic inner packaging. There is the front, there is the back, and there's the base. So let's get it all out. Let's start with this. Okay, so first off in this little bag is the base. Pretty standard, but it has some writing on here. I have to say, because this is clear, you can see all these little kind of crisscross things. Kind of gets in the way of the writing, but then again, it's still pretty cool that a Tamashii Nations figure actually includes a base. Just consider yourself blessed. Okay, so let's get on to the meat of this and open up that packaging. Okay, so starting over here on the left, and first up is this section here that goes on her back, so a lot of articulation there. Next, the beam smart gun. This is pretty big, but not as big as I expected. That does extend out a little bit more, but man, that looks cool. That looks really nice. There are a whole lot of tiny little pieces in here. We have not one, but two beam cannons. Next up is the Radome. Not one, but two of these smaller little gray sections. This part here, which I assume attaches onto the back of her waist. This large section of the backpack. Oh, stretch! Come on! Okay. Some more parts of the backpack. This piece, which I assume wraps around her waist for holding her on the base. Two of these parts which attach onto the shoulders. Over on this side then, we've got the stand for attaching to the base. Another part for the base. The two beam sabers in a really nice shade of blue. Those are nice. Sections which attach to the knees. Miscellaneous. In this little closed off section here then, we've got the three different expressions, as well as 6 alternate hands. Over here then we have that extra V-fin, and last up then of course is the figure itself. We've got some extra packaging on there. Usually these little pieces are to stop paint transfer, but all I can say is I used to complain a lot about Tamashii Nations figures. They used to be kind of a bit touch and go, usually go, but lately they've really improved, and this looks extremely nice. Wait a minute, I take that all back. Just when I was starting to talk positively about Bandai Tamashii Nations quality control, there we go. Look at that, right out of the box. Man, that is pretty sucky. Man, it looks like Tamashii Nation still needs to get their act together. So that is it for the unboxing, and what can I say? I guess old habits die hard, and Bandai Tamashii Nations hasn't entirely gotten its act together yet. I don't know about you guys. Leave your experiences down there in the comments. How have you found Tamashii Nations figures? Maybe 2 or 3 or more years ago, I found most of their products to be pretty much trash. In the last year or so, they've gotten so much better. But to be honest, I find their more expensive things like their metal builds or metal robot Tamashii figures to be much better than their anime figures, and definitely the AGP line I've had some issues with. But anyway, even after all of that, if you do want one of your own, then check out that link down there in the description, and make sure to come back for the review. See you next time.